Incremental routines. You remember this feature of the user survey that opens the website of Supermemopedia about those questions. What do you like? Da, 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 da. Most of those are open questions. Before, if I go to Supermemo 16, what you had is instead it's a questionnaire, which by the way has a key binding. I don't know why it has a key binding. You're not going to access this often. And more or less is the same experience. So you have the questions, most of them are open, but you have some that are multiple choice. And it's like a survey, but are not the same questions. And that you could send that to them directly. Which country, which occupation, educational background, age. Then about your use about Supermemo. How do you first learn about Supermemo? In my case would be in the Anki documentation. Thus, they said they were using SM2, an algorithm based on Supermemo. And they linked Supermemo website, and I checked that website. So even before starting Anki in 2008, I knew the existence of Supermemo. Which versions have you used? Oh shit. On the list, 15. And onwards. I know that now they don't put the name anymore. I mean the year. It's just a number. How long have you been using Supermemo in years? How much time per day do you spend with Supermemo? How many items do you have memorized? Okay, something that is quantitative. Also, this is a pain. If you use multiple collections, there's no way you can aggregate this data. Well, at least memorize you could. You just add the numbers. But how much do you spend? Unless you track this yourself, there's no way to know that in Supermemo. What is your opinion about Supermemo method? Waste of time, artificial approach to learning, nothing special, useful idea, and accelerating learning. Interesting options. So I will not select any of those options, but based on the options allowed, that will be the one. What's your opinion about the Supermemo software? Not the method, the software. Good software that is not user-friendly, that will be more or less the default, but it has a lot of bugs. Yeah, so we'll select this one. What do you like the most in Supermemo? I have asked this in the survey. What do you dislike the most? What are the most important improvements you will welcome? What subjects are insufficiently or unclearly covered in help, F1? In case you don't know, with F1, doesn't work here. Let me use Supermemo 19. You go to the context you are. I have a video on that, context. It's how it actually called. It's the actual name of this feature, context. That you don't know which window you are at. Oh, what is this? Ancestors. I select ancestors, F1. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't have that. This other window. Oh yeah, this one has one. Element data. A lot can be improved. But this a lot of quantity are always details that most of the other users will never have any difference. Because they are not going to use those features at all to begin with. Use incremental reading. How does it affect your learning? Yes, it's also in the other survey. Nice touch. I don't know why this was removed. So that is the Supermemo questionnaire within the app that no longer exists. But hey, good to know. And yeah, I just checked in Supermemo 15, even older. The freeware version is newer, but the release is older. They also have the questionnaire. Good to know. So nothing more to add today, and see you incrementally.